Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. I have a video here from Londoners Ltd, and it is Down Street Underground Ghost Station. This one I came across, and then I was kind of looking up what Down Street Underground was, and I think I might go back and do another video on this as well, but I did want to see what this one did and how much it covered, because I saw something else on it that I also want to look at if it's not covered in this one. But I'm excited for this. It looks like a really, really good video. I will link it in the description if you guys want to check it out yourself. And I'll also have links to Patreon, how you can support the channel here on YouTube, all that jazz. But let's just go ahead and get right into it.
So if you're a tube aficionado, you'll know that the greatest thing is getting into an abandoned or disused tube station, which we're doing today here in this side street in Mayfair, because this grey door leads down to the platforms at Down Street.
Down Street Station sits on the Piccadilly line in between Green Park and Hyde Park Corner, and closed in 1932 after being in service for just 25 years. It was used though during the Second World War as a bunker by Winston Churchill and the War Cabinet, and today TfL are looking at using the space for commercial purposes, meaning that as a preview we got to have a look round inside.
We're about to go down what was the emergency.
I think it was this one that we had watched. Actually, I did a video where I reacted to two videos, and one of them I kind of forwarded around in, but it was like basically these guys that go around and they just take it upon themselves to be urban explorers. And I'm not 100%. I'd have to go back and look at the video, but based on what is down there, I think it was this, that they actually got on top of this building, the Down Street Station, and went in through the top of it, like slipped in somehow through like these big shutter things and let themselves in there, and then wandered around those tunnels. And it was actually a really, really good video.
Stairwell, two things. One, beautiful tiles. Secondly, regular viewers to Londoners channel know I have a fascination with counting steps, so at last I get to count the number of steps at Down
Some
Street
OCD.
Station.
The surface building ticket hall is now a newsagent's, but inside the station there is a spiral staircase, lift shaft and two passageways with stairs that lead to the platforms.
I can hear the trains down there, but that's not where we're going. We're going through this door here, and this is the thing to remember. There's no lights down here. Yes, there's lights here, but the rest of the station isn't lit up, which means I need my own torch.
I would love to do this.
This is the unlit corridor that leads to the stairs to the platforms at the eastern end of the station.
So you can feel the wind from the train, so we can't go down these stairs because these stairs are damaged, but if we were to go down to the bottom and then the platform's blocked off the trains, there's a ventilation grill just to one side, and you can feel the wind coming through as a westbound pick passes through. I get this line most days, and now I'm standing the other side of it.
So dark.
Using my torch in the darkened passageways, I could literally light up pieces of history.
This is quite a nice little detail. W.B. Simpson. It's the company that made the tiles.
Wow.
So one of the greatest things about Down Street was the fact that it was used by Churchill and the cabinet during the Second World War for secret cabinet meetings. Churchill and co used to sit down here, and this raised platform where we are now, slightly raised with a channel down the side, is where a typing pool used to sit, typing up who knows what, important war documents. And you can see here in the roof where a partition has been put in and taken out. But it's cool to think that this was used as a different purpose to just an underground station.
Further down the corridor and down some steps, we got to the point where you can see the trains running on either side.
This is quite funny. Here are some signs which clearly aren't from the 1930s. These are more modern signs, but installed so that when contractors came down here to work, they didn't know which was the westbound and which was the eastbound tunnel, so they've been put in to help them.
An abandoned station it may be, but it is used also as a Piccadilly line escape route to the surface in case of emergency. There's even a helpful diagram on the wall showing the way out to street level up the staircase.
I'm still counting the steps. There are 19 here from the corridor down to platform level. I actually don't want to leave. I could stay here all day just hanging out, listening to the trains go by. I sat down and I'm thinking my trousers are now dirty, and apparently I've been told this isn't brake dust. No, most of this dust, that's where people have been scratching over the years. 85 years worth of human skin. Along the corridors.
Gross.
There are 6 other station properties which TfL are looking at to possibly develop, with Down Street maybe opening as soon as 2017.
Graham, I'm
this
excited.
is from 10 years ago. Is
being
Down
here.
Street open
How
again?
exciting would it
Maybe
be
I'm
if
wrong.
this was opened up as a commercial development for others to come in?
It would be fantastic, wouldn't it? This is a station that was, the last passengers were here 22nd of May 1932. This space had such an important role during the course of the war. Famously, it's where Churchill's cabinet met. You've got the history. It's in Mayfair. It's a great location, great space. It would be brilliant if we can find a commercial use.
Even when leased out, the station would still retain parts of the old corridors for operational use, with possibly the lift shaft and one passageway being used, and the stairwell and other passageway being retained as they are now. It was hard for me to decide if I liked it because it was purely an abandoned station, or because of its history during the war. The answer is, of course, both.
So I wasn't expecting this. I was just hoping for a morning out of tube geekery and fun. I forgot that it was used during the Second World War, which means that in odd places you find things like this, a bath. And someone's helpfully written on the letters WC in case it wasn't quite clear what area we're in. Thanks for that.
The layers of dirt and dust built up over the years, though, have allowed for a small amount of humour.
I don't think that's real. Someone's done that just last week, haven't they?
Time to exit, to the street. Double checking the count on the staircase, of course.
So I need to go home and shower. My hand's a little bit dusty, but that was amazing. The innards of Down Street Station may be open to the general public in as soon as 18 months' time. And I can confirm, because I know you're dying to know, that there are indeed 103 steps.
This video was from 10 years ago. So we know Jeff because we watched a video from him. So I don't know that he does this channel anymore. But might. But yeah, you guys gotta let me know if that's opened again. I'm not sure, but I did want to, because in the video that I had watched before of the urban explorers that went in the tunnel, I think it was those, or at least was connected to it, but they went into one of the rooms and it had the old setup, like the old computers and all that jazz were still in there. And this was more recent than 10 years ago. But yeah, you guys let me know about that, if they did open it, if they dropped the project, if it's still going on. Catch me up on that, but I do want to find another video on those tunnels. Absolutely. If you guys know of one, send it my way in the comments or on the community page, and I will absolutely take a look at it and probably put it on the channel. But I enjoyed that a lot. I hope you guys did as well. And I hope you have an awesome day. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And thanks for watching with me, guys.